Hello and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is The Green Show, the home of the EFL on the Blue Podcast Network. I'm joined by Kian and Ethan. How are you guys doing?
Good,
Doing good.
Right, well, we'll get straight into it. The Sunday game saw Ipswich record their first win over East Anglian rivals Norwich since 2009. And they did it in style. 3-1 was the final score. Cedric Kipre scored in the 32nd minute, but Oscar Schwartau equalised for Norwich 3 minutes after. Jaden Philogene made the lead stick just before half-time with an outrageous strike, and Jack Clark added another for security with 13 minutes left. How long has Liam Manning got, having broken this 16-year record?
Well, no offence, Matt, I'm not going to answer that yet. I want to say Philogene does not score tap-ins.
No, he doesn't.
I'm just convinced every goal he scores is a screamer.
He's just making highlight reel, isn't he?
He's always been such a good player, and it's because he went back to Villa after Hull, didn't he? And then joined Ipswich in January. But at Championship level, he is one of the best wingers in the league.
He was nowhere in the Prem, but now in the Championship, he's firing again.
Mate, unbelievable player. Surely he'll get like more of a chance in the Premier League in the future because he's too good for the Championship.
I think he needs this whole season though, just to kind of.
Oh yeah. He needs the whole season at Ipswich in Championship, and maybe if they go up, he's got that chance, hasn't he? So
yeah, because he.
Shame how they're not going up though. There's too many. There's too many better teams.
There are a lot of good teams this year.
Yeah, but they've started to pick up now, Ipswich. I know they started poorly, but they've really picked up in these last few weeks.
I just think there's too many better teams in the Championship than Ipswich.
Who do you think are better than?
We can go through the table if you want me.
Well, no.
QPR, unfortunately. QPR are better.
No.
They are.
I like QPR, but they're not better.
Okay, right, so you got...
Otherwise, no, but the way they're playing, yeah.
Okay, there's literally 8 better teams than Ipswich.
Yes, because
based
Ipswich
on
got
table
off
alone.
to a dodgy start, and now they've picked up.
Okay, but even still, Cov are better, Borough
So you're
are better.
telling me Millwall are better than Ipswich?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Cov, Borough, Leicester, Stoke, QPR, West Brom. I'd argue Bristol's better.
Okay, so in that case, Charlton, who were in League One last year, are better than last year's Premier League Southampton.
I've just named.
Well, yeah, that is probably true, to be fair. Nathan Jones effect. But we'll move on anyway. Wrexham were the hosts as two Hollywood-owned clubs faced off, Birmingham the visitors. However, the most interesting part was not the 1-1 draw, but instead the words of part owner Tom Wagner at half-time. He came into the crowd and started demanding more from the Blues fans, telling them that the team needs them to be good off the pitch if they want the team to be good on the pitch. Is this the owner's place to come in the stands and say this?
I just think he was a bit motivational, to be honest. I don't think he was being, like, a knob.
I don't know. If you watch the video, it's just so, like... I can't stand it.
You see what he put on Instagram like after the game? It was something about supporters. I can't remember what exactly it was. I might have to look it up. But it was something about supporters, and then he put like ahem at the end. Like, I don't know if that's criticising the supporters as well.
It might be,
I just don't think it was just him being a knob, though. I just think it's just him just trying to, get him going.
I get what you mean. But it's also like, that's not really I don't think that's the owner's place to come into the crowd and say, you're not good enough, you need to be louder, come on.
Yeah, but it's
the
tone of how he said it.
But that's average for Blues fans. They sound like that every week.
They're not. I won't have that. They're not a bad.
By the way,
supporting wise, but they make a lot of noise.
That had a draw written all over it.
Yeah,
I was
0-0 on the Instagram, so I mean, I was gassed.
I was hoping there'd be a late goal because I said on the podcast, I said it'd be 1-1 for most of the game, which it was, and I said that Birmingham would score a last-minute winner.
I think I said 10-0 to Wrexham originally.
You did. You originally said 10-0.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't. We'll move on. Sheffield Wednesday had their latest protest this weekend, live on Sky Sports. A select group of fans took to the pitch in the 10th minute to show their frustrations about Chansiri. Once the game continued, it was Coventry, the visitors, who were completely dominant. A 5-0 win for the Sky Blues. They moved top of the league with this result, already having a plus 20 goal difference. Can anyone stop them?
They just look mental.
I reckon the only team that are going to stop them is themselves.
Yeah, well, the one thing I would say is I don't think they faced that many hard teams yet, because a lot of the good teams they faced, like QPR, they faced when they hadn't got going, because QPR was at basically bottom when they beat them. Yeah, they beat them 7-1, which is still impressive. But Millwall have been patchy all season who they beat. Birmingham have been terrible so far.
Millwall was 7th.
Sheffield Wednesday speak for themselves. Like these last 3 results, the good teams they've played, us 0-0 draw, Norwich 1-1 draw where they scored in the 95th minute. Like they've got a hard run coming up now. So how they come through that is
but like winning 4-0 at Millwall is
that's the most impressive one yet. Mad. But I would say that this next 8 games, they have some hard games coming up. You got Middlesbrough away, Portsmouth away, which is always a hard game.
But the next...
if they come through that and they're still top, then fair enough. But I think this makes or breaks.
Matt, they don't play Middlesbrough till November.
Yeah, but they've got a hard games between now and then.
They've got
far away.
They've got Blackburn at home, Portsmouth away.
That's a hard game. Portsmouth away.
Watford at home.
Easy.
Watford at home is easy. Yeah, carry on.
Wrexham away.
That could be tough.
Sheffield United at home.
That again, if they get going, that can be hard. You don't know when they're going to get going.
All these.
I don't think it's as hard as you think.
Yeah.
Stoke away, West Brom at home. Like this run here, Stoke away, West Brom at home, Borough away, Charlton at home, Ipswich away, and Preston away.
That's a tough run.
That's
what I mean. So if they come through that,
no, they're still good enough. I still think
they're still good. Yeah,
I think they could actually win the league.
They could.
27 goals at this point in the season is crazy work.
No, it is. I mean, yeah, they've had a lot of dominant results.
But it's like there's this thing.
It's 3 goals a game, pretty much. But that's what average.
Yeah, must be. Yeah.
Well, it is.
But there was this thing about Lampard when he got appointed, if he was good enough. He is. At championship level, he's one of the best in the league.
I just feel, but I feel like
it's that
he's
Everton
not good enough for the Prem, though.
It's that Everton spell that... Yeah, but he did an alright job at Chelsea. I don't think he did awful. I think they've had a lot worse managers. Everton were just Everton. I think Sean Dyche was a very similar situation to him. So I think Lampard's a decent manager. I don't get the disrespect he gets, but no.
Well, let's stop talking about those people over there. Borough's dominance ended at the hands of Portsmouth away at Fratton Park. The hosts proved why it's a hard ground to go to. Min Hyuk Yang scoring the only goal of the match, despite dominating the game. Rob Edwards' side were unable to find the net and moved out of top spot. Will Portsmouth stay up thanks to their home ground being such a fortress?
I don't think it would be because of their home ground.
No.
I think it'd be just there's teams worse.
Because a lot of people had them to go down at the start of the season.
I don't think.
I saw a few people predicting them. Between them and Oxford, a lot of people said both of them.
Well, obviously Sheffield Wednesday are dead cert.
Yeah.
Sheffield United will probably stay.
They won't be in a relegation.
I think Oxford will go.
You think?
Oxford will go.
It's about time.
What's the other one that everyone was saying at the start of the season? I can't remember. Hull, that was the other one. See, they've looked alright.
Hull have done alright, yeah.
Well, they're currently sitting mid-table.
Yeah, but they've started well.
Yeah, they're not done too bad. I don't think Pompey will go down.
I don't know.
Like they'll have a good home record, but I don't think that'll be the reason. I just think there's 3 teams worse than them. Yeah,
Who do you think the third one is then? Because you had Stoke in 20,
I said Stoke, but still think Hull could be down there come eventually. I think they could drop off a bit.
They could do. I don't see it as much.
None of the promoted sides will go down.
No.
So. No. Charlton
I think it's actually quite difficult to predict a relegation battle this year.
I know it's kind of.
We are already 10 games in.
I know, but
but normally after 10 it kind of starts. Shaping up.
Well, we've still got another game week for that to happen. So.
Well, let's move on then to a game that you'll be happy that I'm bringing up. Well, first of all, though, changing the hierarchy at Leicester, saw long-standing CEO Susan Whelan step down from the club in what was described as a mutual decision. Following the news, the Foxes travelled to Swansea and finally ended their run of draws, winning 3-1. Yeah. Jordan James opened the scoring early, Swansea equalising in the 70th minute from the spot. Abdul Fatawu cold one into the top corner in the 77th minute.
When doesn't he cold one into the top corner?
Which Vestergaard, when Vestergaard added the third in the 85th minute. Which of Leicester's first 2 goals wins goal of the season?
I've still not seen
it. I know you told me to look at it, but I can't remember where I was on Saturday. Yeah, I can.
That Jordan James goal. Oh my word!
That's 2-2 for him now, isn't it?
Yeah, and he hit the inside of the post again in the Swansea game as well. So he could have had 3 and 2, but. He's unbelievable. But I'll go back to the Susan Whelan thing because this is quite an interesting bit of news, really. She's been at the club about 15 years and she's just suddenly left and no one really knows why.
Was it because of Rudkin?
Well, the rumour is, and it's been a rumour for a long time, is that Rudkin and Whelan don't get on. They disagree on everything. and they basically went to top and said you got to pick a side because we can't work with each other, or like obviously not that bad because they're not children, but Top, our owner, then sided with Rudkin and they pushed her out. That's the rumour. And I don't know if it's true or not, but
also I know you don't like Rudkin, but what did you have about?
Well,
you like Whelan?
I don't know because.
Or was she just not in the limelight?
Yeah, she's our CEO, so she focuses on everything non-footballing related, which, to be honest, like, I don't really know what that means because it's a football club. Like, Rudkin works on the football side, which hasn't been good enough, which is why he gets all the criticism. But I don't know how much of a bad job Whelan's done, how much the point deductions are her fault, how much it's Rudkin's fault, so no one really knows. But I feel like it could be the start of some bad news, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it could be because something.
You don't think there could be like a clear out which might do you some good?
It could be, but my worry is that this is like.
Yeah, or she's just getting paid too much.
I worry that she's done something massively wrong that hasn't come out yet, and it's going to come out in the next few days, and we're going to find out like she's cost the club like millions of pounds, and we're not going to be able to spend money for 5 years.
And then you love Rudkin instead.
No, I will never. But we'll move on. After a difficult start, QPR have got going and have finally moved themselves into the playoff positions. They did it away at Bristol City, who opened the scoring. Rhys, the scorer, in the 32nd minute. Summer signing Richard Kone got the equaliser in the 66th minute, and Paul Smith's 84th minute strike saw QPR into the top 6. With a very exciting squad, can they stay there?
Did you see that Smith goal?
I have not actually.
He's about the smallest player on the pitch, and he scores a header, and it's one of them where it just loops up into the back of the net.
QPR score a lot of headers, I find.
I said this, they would have a good season.
Yeah, no, I agree with you when you said
well, it's because they've got Richard Kone.
Well, no, it's not because of that. Because
well, it kind of is. He's near the top scorers in the league.
That's not
he will be a Premier League striker in the next.
That's not the main reason, though. Julian Stefan. I said this, one of the best managers in the league. He's one of the best managers in the league.
I won't disagree with that.
And I got laughed at when Cov lost 7-1. Cov beat him 7-1.
Yeah, but that was terrible. That was tragic.
I just had this. I just know that QPR are going to have a good season, and they're playing some really good football, and they'll be up there. They're going to be up there.
I do think they'll be in the playoffs. I think I said during predictions, because Kone wasn't there at the time. I think I said if they get a striker, they'll definitely be up there. Sign Kone, he's been unbelievable, and here we are. They're sat in 6th in the league. Their problem will be that there's a lot of sides up there that weren't predicted to be up there. You know, you've got Preston, you've got Stoke.
What a Preston did up there.
Well, to be fair, they did this 2 seasons ago. I remember,
on the other side of the world.
But the year that we were in it, they won like the first 14 games and were top for like ages, but then fell away and finished 13th as usual. But
it's the Spud Bros, that's what it is.
It is Spud Bros. They're all fueled correctly now.
Yeah. What, is that their pre-match meal, do you reckon?
I don't know, but it's their sponsoring. It's brilliant.
Right,
it's absolutely brilliant.
Crispy onions, you know.
Right. Well, ahead of the weekend, West Brom was sat in the playoff zone with a great start to the season so far, but travelling to the Den, they were crushed 3-0 by Millwall. Jake Cooper, Femi Aziz and Zach Sturge scoring the goals, and it moved to host level on points with Albion. Will either of these sides finally make it out of the Championship?
Hopefully Millwall do. I think
we say this every week.
I think I speak to every football fan across the country. I hope Millwall come up.
I don't think you speak for every fan. A lot of people don't want them.
I
do. I think also like West Ham fans would love it because they actually get the proper derby in the league because they haven't played them in so long. Like, I know all of my mates who support West Ham, they're always saying, "Oh, give us Millwall in the cup, give us Millwall in the cup." It's all they want, but they never get it.
It'd be pure West Ham to lose that game, though.
Oh yeah,
it would be prime West Ham.
Well, yeah, I don't think they'd want them now.
Yeah,
no, maybe when they improve.
Millwall would beat them now, I reckon. Like right now, the way West Ham are, West Ham would beat them.
I think in a game like that, the form literally does not matter at all.
It
doesn't. In the slightest, does not matter.
It's who wants it more.
Because especially in like a derby game, you've not played each other for ages. The occasion just takes over the game.
I imagine Millwall haven't been to London Stadium. Have they?
No, they haven't played in years.
They might have no, they haven't had a cup game.
They haven't. No, that's what I mean. They actually haven't played.
I swear, like the last time they played was like 2012,
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. But
We need no.
Please, whoever's there from the FA, we know you rigged the cup draws. Please
Whoa,
give us Millwall.
let's-
They rigged the cup.
Allegedly.
That is a joke. The Cardiff City Stadium saw a 7-goal thriller. Orient losing to Cardiff 4-3. Robinson scored a brace for the hosts. Dylan Lawler and Yusuf Salik, the other two scorers for the Bluebirds. Aaron Connolly and El Mazzuni and Dominic Ballard, the Leighton Orient bagsman. Can this help Cardiff get back on track?
I just want to say a quick thing about this game. It's the worst 4-3 game of football in history.
How did
It
you
was
say
tragic.
that?
It was tragic. The goals that were scored, absolutely useless. Ballard was the only probably good finish. Opened up his body.
Was
curled
that
it
the
into
left
top
footer?
left. That was the left footer curling
I've
into
seen
the
that
top
video,
left.
yeah.
But it's again just I can't remember who it was. Simkin couldn't catch a cold. He is tragic for a goalkeeper. Then the Orient back line are just dog. They are clueless. It is so bad because I think they just need to switch up to now 5 at the back or go. We're going to score one more than you.
But
It
I
was
think that's what they
tragic.
tried in this game, and they just
It
couldn't.
was absolutely awful.
Last time you spoke about Orient was on a space, and you got some stick through, didn't you?
I did get stick, but they've warmed up. They've warmed up to me now. They've warmed
Have they?
up to me. Yeah.
Oh.
So
You said Richie Wellens
Yeah.
is
2 weeks ago I
game
said-
management.
game management from Richie Wellens was poor. It's the same again this week. They went a goal up and then bottled it within 5 minutes again.
I do want to say something on Cardiff because obviously they played last night in the what do you even call it now?
The FA
Is it
Trophy?
Virtue?
The Virtu, yeah.
Is it the Virtue now?
The Virtu.
They played Newport at home and lost. I think without Law, I think it's hard to say. When Law and Colwell aren't playing, I think that's a big difference to Cardiff. I feel both lads who come through the academy, I think when they both played, it's one of them you just know they're not there, and it's a massive difference if they win or not.
Yeah.
Because I think Cardiff's academy over the last few years, you've actually got some decent players coming through. You've got Isaac Davis, you've got Ruben and Joel Colwell, you've got Law the centre half. They've got some really good academy players coming through there. And hopefully they'll be back in the Championship next season because they should not be in League One.
Well, I say hopefully not. I hope they stay in
man.
League One for
Bluebirds.
a good while.
Well, we'll move on. Huddersfield were on a decently poor run, and they continued this at home to 10 men Stockport. Oliver Norwood scored a penalty for the visitors in the first half. Odin Bailey scoring their second in the 79th minute. The second goal came after Tyler Onyango was sent off just 8 minutes after half-time. The hosts were able to get one back, Radlovic in the 92nd minute. After a superb start to the season, what's gone wrong for the Terriers?
Also, can I just say, is there a week where Oliver Norwood doesn't score a penalty?
I know,
I'm convinced every time we spoke about Stockport, you said Oliver Norwood scores a penalty.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But no, what was the question?
What's gone wrong for Huddersfield? Because they started really well, and now they've lost like.
I'll tell you what, it's
4
not Lee Grant. Lee Grant is a banging manager.
I mean, he's a good
especially in
manager.
League One.
I think
Also one of Ole's boys.
From what I've read, because it's really weird. I don't know if any of you get this, but when we've played a team for like a few weeks after the game, I always get like their Twitter popping up on mine, like they're like saying about their team and stuff. So they had a lot of injuries. I know that. Like, I think they had about 8 players out at one point.
Well, I thought they'd be up there this year just because of Alfie May.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
he might
they'd
be
be.
injured as well. I'm not saying he is.
I know
don't
he started the season like a house on fire.
Yeah,
but-
I think he's not scored as many now.
But
But he might be injured. He might not. I don't know.
they're just a club that have been on the decline for years.
Yeah, they was in the Premier League,
Like,
2018?
They had that year after relegation. They were poor in the Championship. They had that year where they got to playoff final. Other than that, in the Championship they were poor. Ended up going down. And in League One, they've just not been at it as well.
Yeah.
Like, could you say they're on a decline level where they could end up in League Two?
No.
Do you
No.
not think?
No.
They're too much of a big club to go to.
That's more like Rotherham
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, Rotherham.
Well, no. I'm not saying this season. I'm
No,
just
I
saying
don't
like
think so. I
over,
think
over
they'll
the
head back
next
to the
5 years,
Championship.
could we see Huddersfield in League Two?
They're more likely to go back up to the
I think they're
Championship.
more likely to go to League Two than Championship at this rate.
No, I'm with that, yeah.
Yeah, I disagree. We'll move on though. Adams Park saw Barnsley take a 2-goal lead. Ray's 25th and 50th minute. Ray's clearly and Davis Keeler Dunn scoring in the 25th and 50 minutes respectively. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's right, yeah. However, the host Wickham did not give up. Sam Bell got one back with 2 minutes of regular time to go, and Alex Lowry netted the equaliser in the 93rd minute. An absolutely thrilling end. Despite not taking all 3 points, can Wickham use this late comeback as impetus to climb the table? I'll leave this with you.
Hopefully. I mean, it's more promising. I mean, I'll send you my commentary clip for the last minute equaliser, because it's absolutely superb. from me and Charlie, if I do say so myself. But the first 85 minutes, from a Wickham perspective, was dross. It was dire. It was gloomy. There was nothing. Me and Chaz were so bored. Like, we're sitting there just in comms, just going, "This is painful." I'm like losing my nut, like just trying to do co-commentary and find something to speak about, like find something positive to speak about. There was just nothing. It was just nothing in the game. And then when Barnsley scored the first, Cleary, he deserved the goal because Cleary did score.
Cleary
first.
scored the first.
Cleary. It was just a tragic back pass from, I said Jack Grimmer on comms, but it was Connor Taylor. Connor Taylor they just weren't releasing the ball quick enough, and then got dispossessed, and then Cleary just had a 1-on-1, so he was bound to score. Then the second goal, Finn Back, the right back for Wickham, just didn't run to the ball. It was so strange.
He's still quite young, to be fair.
Yeah. But he just didn't run towards the ball and get it out, or just clear it. But then he got dispossessed by Cleary, and then ball into the box. Then they smacked the post, and then Norris just kind of stood there, just like, all right then. No one then tracked it, then fell to Keelia Dunn, who was just a spare man in the box. But then 85 minutes go, we see the Barnsley graphic designer start making 2-0 full time. Ball gets then played down the line to Wickham's best player by a mile, McNeely. Just completely changes the game when he comes on. Runs down the line, puts in a ball in for Sam Bell, taps it in for 2-1. We've gone, everyone thought it was all over. So did the Barnsley graphic designer. Then he's obviously had to change it. Then 2 minutes later, we go and score again. Alex
Brilliant.
Lowry. What a boy.
Well, let's move on from that one now. that was a while.
Well, you can't say that when you waffle about Leicester for about 45 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, have that.
Tension
Have
in the
that.
green- tension in the green shirt.
I spoke about them for less than you spoke about Wickham there.
Collectively, no. I can keep going here.
No. Lincoln hosted faltering Exeter, who before this game had lost 4 league games in a row. But against the odds, the visitors found the net in the 4th minute of stoppage time to take the 3 points back to Devon. Kevin McDonald, the scorer. The Grecians always seem to sit near the bottom of the table, but will this be the year they go down?
No.
You don't think?
Yes.
Also, just like I say, there's quite a lot of late goals here this week.
There were a lot of late
I
goals.
feel like there is every week.
Yeah, there is.
Because there was the other week where it was kind of it was a championship, wasn't it? It was just
So when I'm looking through the games to decide which ones to put in, I click on all of them and see when the goals were scored, and I'm like, yeah, this one goes in, this one goes in, this one goes in.
Has Exeter still got Josh McGuinness?
I don't know.
No.
Where's he at now?
I saw him.
I didn't know he was there last season. He scored against us.
Yeah, but they lost their best player, Dimitri Mitchell, because he went to Leighton Orient.
Oh, he is still there. He is still there. Sorry.
He's still there.
I was going to say, 'cause I swear I've seen his team, like his name on a team sheet somewhere. That must have been for Northern Ireland. He's played 1 game this year
Has he?
in the EFL Cup.
Must be injured then. I feel like at League One level, Josh McGuinness is.
Whoa, hang on. So apparently, he has scored 4 goals without making a single appearance.
Well, that can't be right then.
That's quite impressive.
4 goals without making a single
I don't
appearance.
think you got that one right.
Gone off Google. He's played, unless he
Fair
scored.
play, McGuinness.
Oh, all right then, fair play.
No, I think this could be the year they go down.
Yeah, I agree. I think it could be. But we'll move on to Luton, because it's been a dismal return to League One for them so far, and they've lost again. Stevenage, the latest team to take the spoils. The hosts have started superbly and continued their great run thanks to 2 second-half goals from Chem Campbell and Jordan Roberts, and now they top the table. Will Luton become one of the first sides to do back-to-back-to-back relegations?
I mean, Matt, you are missing quite a big thing about Luton.
Yeah.
We'll get on to that in a bit.
Why not just say it now, though?
I want to speak about the team first.
Well, they're pretty dross as well. I don't reckon they're going back to back relegation.
You don't mean back-to-back-to-back?
No.
Okay.
I don't reckon they're falling down to League Two. Yeah, they are pretty tragic, but I don't. They've got too much of a stature in the game to go down to League Two.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on to the bigger bit of news. 2 managers have been sacked in League One. Steve Bruce and Matt Bloomfield at both Blackpool and Luton respectively have not started well enough. Who do you think Luton will get in to replace Bloomfield?
Sean Dyche.
Surely not in League One.
You said Dodds the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I said Dodds. Yeah, they can take Dodds. They can take
I
White
feel
Dodds.
like the Luton one, yes, they've not been great, but I think it's a bit harsh on... I've completely lost it. Bloomfield, thank you.
The players been good enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's more on the players than the manager.
Well, Blooms is a good manager. Obviously at Wickham a few years ago. So
I think it's more on the players when it comes to the Bloomfield sacking. Steve Bruce, you shouldn't be employing in 2025 anyway.
Whoa!
Yeah, let's not have this disrespect. Come on.
2025, Steve Bruce.
Right.
Oh, so you would take Steve Bruce at Leicester?
I would not.
Exactly.
The League One though.
You could
You take Steve Bruce at Wickham?
Not while Duff's in charge right now, but when Dodds was in charge, I would have taken Steve Bruce instead of Duff.
Do not employ Steve Bruce in 2025. I'm sorry, he's a dinosaur of football. Complete dinosaur.
Well, to be fair, I'd take Neil Warnock at Wickham.
Warnock's different though. Warnock's not Steve Bruce. Warnock's a character.
Is Warnock not
I don't
older?
think you're getting Warnock.
Is Warnock not older than...
Warnock's a
Probably.
Warnock's a character. Steve Bruce is a cabbage. At the end of the day, so.
Right. Well, let's go down to League Two now, because a superb game saw Colchester beat a usually competitive Chesterfield side at home 6-2. For the hosts, Harry Anderson scored twice, Jack Payne bagged the hat-trick, and youngster Kyrus Lisby netted one, with Liam Mandeville and James Berry rescuing some pride with goals for the Spyrites. Now sat in 19th, can Colchester build on this superb home win to climb the
Hopefully
table?
not. Hopefully they come down.
I thought you might say
You
that.
like them, don't
I don't really care either way about Colchester.
I thought there was one team near Essex you didn't like.
Brentwood Town.
No, Brentwood Town are massive, mate. Brentwood Town are absolutely huge. Top of the Isthmian Premier and going up to the National League South.
Jesus.
Top of the league, going up.
Grantham top of their league as well.
Anyways. Also, just a quick thing as well. This is Jack Payne's first career hat-trick.
Ever. He's always been quite good.
Have you guessed that, or you found that?
Oh, I believe so. Well, because I don't think he ever got one at Southend, but then he
moved to Southampton.
Then he moved to Colchester.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's you that don't like Colchester. I thought.
Yeah, it's him who doesn't like
Yeah.
Colchester because he's a Southend fan.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
You Man United fan, really?
Gauntlet. I mean, you and Henry with the gauntlets.
There we go. Southend are the local.
Yeah, he's got a gauntlet as well. Like we take the mick out of Henry, but it's also him.
No, I just like football.
Yeah, true. Well, let's move on because we got about 3 more games to go through.
Oh wow!
2 of the best sides in League Two
Yeah.
faced off in front of a usual empty Stadium MK. Gillingham, the visiting team, the hosts scored early, a Sam Gale own goal, and in the second half added 2 more goals through Nathaniel Mendes-Liang and Callum Patterson.
Liang.
However,
Liang.
shut up.
Lang.
However, they almost bottled it with Seb Palmer-Holden and Jonathan Williams scoring for the Gills.
Johnny Williams.
But unfortunately for the visitors, there was no third. Will either or both of these teams go up?
I don't know.
You don't know?
MK. I think is MK are under
They chuck money at it.
Paul Warren, aren't they?
To be fair, I did put MK to win the league.
Yeah.
Well,
they
they should.
They've thrown money.
They should with Paul Warren in charge. Is it Paul Warren?
I think it's Paul Warren, yeah.
They should with the size of the stadium they've got.
What is it, like 25k?
I don't think a stadium makes a
Well, yeah,
difference.
because they've only got about 500 people who sit in it every week.
Well, to be fair, if you have the right, I'm going to sound like Gary Neville here, but if you have the right facilities, you're going to be able to use them.
But how good's their training ground and all that kind of thing? I don't know how good that is.
It's all right.
It should be all right considering their stadium.
Look at Burton. Burton have got the best training ground in the country.
They don't actually use St George's Park, do they? I don't think they do.
So.
Do they?
No, I don't think they do. I'm
Surely
pretty
not.
sure they don't. Pretty sure they don't. Their stadium's in, but next to it, obviously. But I don't think they actually.
I'm fairly certain they do.
I don't think they train there. But whilst you're looking it up, I'll talk about the next game because Tranmere travelled to Bromley's Hayes Lane and played out a 3-3 thriller despite the hosts receiving a 71st minute red card to Byron Webster. The hosts took an early lead in the 17th minute, but 10 minutes later, Nathan Smith equalised for the visitors. Bromley then went 2 in front, Nick Kabama in the 37th and Michael Cheek penalty in the 49th. A minute after the penalty, Amari Patrick got one back for Rovers and penned 10 minutes later, Cameron Norman equalised. Can Tranmere use this to build forward?
No, but I would also like an apology because they do
I'm
use
not
it.
apologising.
They do use it.
mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
that's
not
surprising.
apologising.
That's FM knowledge for you.
FM knowledge.
FM,
Wow.
You sound like Henry.
Yeah, well, they've got the best
Like how the
training
Wonder
ground
Kids.
facilities in the whole game because it's St George's.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm not going to say what I want to say, but
But then obviously, we'll go back to the Bromley game.
Yep.
I quite like the way Bromley play. They use what they have
yeah.
and they use it quite well because they've got, in Michael Cheek's words, when you have players the size of lampposts, you're always going to score a header.
Yeah.
So all they do,
Michael Cheek is great, by the way. He's a great player for that level.
he's a good character as well because all they do, they run down the wing, they cross it in, someone gets their head on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's prime football for me. None of this ticky-taka nonsense. Proper
Football purist right here.
Yeah, just lump the ball into someone in the box. That's all you got to do.
Right, our last game before we preview to league leaders Warsaw gained another 3 points at home. This time against Bristol Rovers, despite going 1 goal down. Fabrizio Cavan scored the Rovers opener just 27 minutes in, but an Aaron Presley double saw Warsaw take the points. Will Rovers be able to get themselves promoted as one of the biggest sides kind of in this league?
Hopefully.
I think we said this last week, didn't we? About you said, do you think?
No, so we were talking about Warsaw last week.
No, we said about Rovers.
We spoke about Rovers.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, either way, I think they got
I think they'll
do.
both go up. Obviously, I think Walsall surely won't bottle it this year.
They
can't do it 2 years in a row.
They won't bottle it this year.
I mean, they can.
Uncle Albert will get them up again. Well, he was there last year, but.
But he wasn't starting because I had Nathan Lowe. But
Yeah, I know. But
And they lost.
Uncle Albert is the GOAT, so.
okay, well, let's preview 2 of the games for next week.
It's
Obviously,
international break, isn't it? So you have
we're
to preview
previewing
League
some League One games,
Oh,
but
great.
there are some decent ones. So, with all the Championship teams on international break, Luton take on Huddersfield. Both teams are in terrible form, but both are expected to push at the top.
Jeez.
Who's going to win?
This was a playoff.
Luton.
This was a championship playoff
Yeah.
semi-final the other year.
I see
Luton, new
Luton
manager bounce.
winning. New manager bounce, and yeah.
Have they even been rumoured to get anyone yet?
No, but they'll have someone in by then. Surely.
Russell Martin? Oh, that'd be.
Oh my God!
Russell Martin and Luton.
I would
Oh, that
feel
does
bad
not
for
work.
them if they
That
appoint
does not
Russell
work.
Martin.
It could be Ruben Sellers. He's still out of job.
Yeah, Salah.
Sellers wouldn't be bad, but
Yeah.
has his kind of reputation been ruined from what he did
No,
at Sheffield?
no.
Not his League
No way.
One rep.
No way.
No, I guess so. Well, the last game, third place Cardiff head to the Oakwell Stadium to face a strong Barnsley side, good playoff contenders. Cardiff managed to score 4 last time out. Can they keep it up against Barnsley?
Of course they will. Cardiff.
I think Cardiff win this.
Cardiff are literally the best team in League One.
They are.
Yeah, no, they're not. There's,
Who are they?
there's,
Who are?
there's another team in blue that are
Steve,
10
no.
times better.
What, Wickham?
Yeah, mate.
Right, well, I obviously normally write the quiz, but I've been told I have a little surprise for me this
Yeah,
week.
so I decided it'd be a good idea. Wait, what camera are we at? This one? Wait.
That one.
That one.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so I decided Matt can do one this week because he gives it to us about our knowledge being awful. So I've then wrote a quiz and gone, we'll test Matt this week.
Oh, dear.
So-
I'm getting it handed to
Here
me
you
this
go.
week. It's going to be terrible.
Thing is, I haven't really done my research this week.
I haven't done research because I wasn't expecting to do a bloody quiz.
Oh, well. So we start off with the first question. We go into League Two.
Oh, balls.
What is Colchester's goal difference?
-4.
No.
Minus
-5,
No,
-6,
no.
-7,
One,
-8,
two,
-9,
three,
-10,
four,
-11,
five, six,
-12,
seven, eight,
-30,
nine,
-40,
11,
-15.
0.
0.
Yeah.
I said it first.
But no,
I said
no,
it first.
you both said it at the same time.
Okay.
You both
rock,
said it at
paper,
the same
scissors
time.
for a point, or-
Yeah,
No,
you got-
you both get one.
Okay.
Oh, we both get one?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
like
changing
that.
it. All right. Then we go to League One.
Okay.
Who was Stevenage's last loss against? 'Cause obviously they've been in a fine run of
Wickham.
form. It was not against Wickham. They beat
Ooh.
Wickham 1-0.
Cardiff?
Nope.
Huddersfield.
Yeah, Huddersfield.
Ooh.
So I was picking the good teams in League One.
Yep.
So Matt 2-1.
This is why I'm the host. I shouldn't say this too early.
Yeah, when we get to the championship, well,
Are we even going to the
I
Championship?
hope not.
you better do.
We are.
Oh, dear.
So as we all know, Championship is a very close league. I want to know how many teams in the Championship have 12 points.
4, I think.
No.
3,
5.
6.
Yeah.
1.
I said it first.
This is
Get in.
ridiculous. We're just guessing numbers at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
It's the
each
Ethan
one.
strategy.
See, it works. Well, you're now going to be guessing the player. We go back down to League One, and well, you all knew it was coming. The Wickham question was coming. Who is Wickham's number 8?
Lowry.
No.
Scowen.
No.
What's the one you said he was the best player?
Sam Bell.
No. No.
Who was one? McNeely.
No.
He's the only one. Okay,
He captained the side last night against Fulham
Grimmer.
under 21s. No, he's number 2.
Connor Taylor.
No, number 26.
I don't know many players in the Wickham squad. The only one I knew was Kone, and he left.
Is it
Number
definitely
24.
not Scowen?
It's definitely not Scowen. Scowen, I believe, is 20.
Can we get a clue?
I've seen this player.
Oh, that helps.
Boyd
Hang on, no,
Boyd
hang on.
Muntz.
Yeah, it's Boyd Muntz. Yeah.
yeah.
I was going to say I've seen this player in a foreign country.
Yeah, Boyd Muntz. Lovely.
All right, yeah, Caelan Boyd Muntz, the Northern Irish international. All right, then I believe to round us off. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
It's 3-2 now to me.
Yeah. So then to round us off, Cardiff and Wickham are the only League One teams left in the EFL Cup. But I want to know about Cardiff. Name us any team that Cardiff has played in the EFL
Newport.
Cup. No.
No.
They played. I swear they played them this week. Oh, that was
In the-
Southampton, wasn't it?
Southampton.
No.
Burnley.
Yeah, they played Burnley. Literally just beat Burnley. Well, that's 3-3. So now we're going to have to
you
go
guys
for
you've got to come up
tiebreaker.
with a tiebreaker now.
Okay, quite easy.
Oh,
It's why I should have done rock paper scissors for the point.
Nah, we're changing up the scenes. We'll go to foot mob and we can
Oh,
here we
dear.
pull
go.
off a stat,
Oh dear.
just a random stat.
A random stat. Oh,
I'm nervous here.
I
Don't
don't
be
want to lose
nervous.
this.
Don't be nervous.
I've got credit to keep. I need to.
Yeah. Right. Right. According to FootMob, who's got the highest rating in the championship?
What player?
Pillaging.
Player rating.
Pillaging.
Hadji Wright.
No.
That's Thomas Estante.
No.
Rudoni.
No. No.
Grimes.
No.
Ollie McBurney.
No. Plays for Charlton.
Charlton.
Kesler Hayden. Whatever his name is.
No.
Bree.
It is Bree. He pulled that
I would
one.
not have guessed James Bree in like 10 guesses.
He scored like 3 or 4 goals from right back.
I'd have guessed Kane Ramsey, Kaminsky all before
To be
him.
fair, Imran Loser was number 2. Victor Torp was number 3. Todd Cantwell number 4.
See, my thinking as well though was I'd have thought most top
Yeah, but I
players
feel-
on FootMob would have been attackers. 'cause
Yeah, but I feel like
they give
it's
most
more
points for goals.
midfielders are going to be more consistent points wise because to get a high rating on FODMOM for a striker, you've got to score, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could have given you I think the worst stat FootMob do.
Extra.
Expected goals on target.
Hadji Wright.
What? Who's got most? Player
No,
or
well,
team?
just I think the stats
Oh.
stupid. Expected goals on target as opposed to goals off target.
Yeah, right. Well, that's going to be where we leave this week's episode of this Green Show after that farce of me not doing the quiz. We will see you next week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that, and we'll see you then.